This clock is called a Bot clock. It's from Switzerland. We bought it in 1969, made for tourists. And when I thought, I wonder if I can build one of these myself. And I thought, let's try a pin clock, because they had these back in the day too. That it didn't work, and I knew it wouldn't. I enhanced the clock that we got in Switzerland. I added a shaft to it. I added a minute hand. The old clock here doesn't have a minute hand. I thought I've got to make something a little bit more fancy of a frame. So this is what I call a Gothic clock. I started this and finished it, and in my garage it fell off the wall and broke. So this is the beginning of a clock business that I didn't know I would ever get into. So after finishing this, I thought, I wonder if I could make a living sometime at building clocks. My wife says, "Oh, come on, you got time to go to work." So one thing led to another, and I came up with 5 different models. This is my Gothic clock. It's in rosewood and teak. This is a rectangular clock in beech mostly. And the floor clock is zebra wood teak. This is a 12-piece frame called a dodecagon. This one is a horizontal clock with rosewood gears. This is a main drive gear. And this is the pinion, the smaller pinion, and it has another gear on here. So this is a progression as you go down through the clock, main drive gear down to the escapement.
How did you start to figure this out, though? That's what I think's intriguing.
Early on, I got this book, Gearing, Cams, Pulleys, and Belting. And first thing you have to do is decide the number of shafts you want, the number of gears, how to design cutters here. And I cut them on that lathe right there. That lathe I bought years ago. It's about 100 years old.
Imagination and creativity and interest in what you're doing and solving problems.
Yeah. Gears for small mechanisms. I got this years and years ago.
So you had to do a little homework.
I had to do some homework. There we go. Only on a 4-wing cutter. This cutter cuts the teeth.
How did you go from this to the helical gears?
I used this Bot clock from Switzerland as a sort of a starting point. Create something, it should be pleasing to the eye. So you don't want all the gears the same size. You want a progression that looks nice. So that's the way I started, with circles that look nice together.
Have your gears all exposed.
That's right.
Versus, enclosing them like a normal commercial clock.
Not only natural hardwood colors, I wanted to use basic walnut and oak and so forth from this country, but I wanted to look for woods from around the world.